So I just kind of want to see where everybody's at as far as with their, um, I think Brenda and Anita, you have both set a goal to do SC5
Yep.
each month, which, like I told Jenna last night when I was talking to her, SC5 will at least cover the cost then of your Shakeology if you can at least meet that goal. So I just put together a little thing about successful goal setting. And it's probably nothing you haven't ever heard before. But it's just important to set goals that motivate you. So it's something that you have to strive for and work for. It requires commitment. So even on the days that you don't really feel like doing anything, in order to achieve your goals, you still have to make sure to do those 3 vital behaviors every day. So making sure to invite, do your workouts, drink your Shakeology, and making sure to get your personal development in, even on the days you don't feel like it. So, you know, even if you decide I'm going to do it 5 days a week, but that just needs to be what you need to make that schedule for yourself. So that's the nice part about, you know, being your own boss, is that you can decide that this is what I'm going to do Monday through Friday, and then on Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to do this, you know, so you can kind of arrange it to your own schedule. You need to commit to your goals when you want to and even when you don't. Just making sure to set SMART goals. So like, yeah, there might be months where, you know, I like reach for the stars and I'm going to set my goal at SC20. But then it's so overwhelming to try to hit that goal that right now I still keep my goal at SC5. If I exceed my goal, great. But I don't ever want to like make myself feel like I'm failing every month because I didn't hit my goal specifically. So what I did, and I did this at the beginning of the year, and I don't know if you can see it, but I just wrote out what my goals were for the year. But then I also wrote goals like per month, because if I look at a whole year, it's too big. So I needed to make it smaller and more measurable. So each month I knew exactly what I was looking at as far as goal setting. I did it both in my business, my fitness, and like personal goals. So you don't want to just focus just on your business. You know, you have your own physical transformation goals that you have, and you have your own personal goals. So like, you know, we all have our own personal goals. Like one of mine was to get a home gym. I can finally check that off my vision board for the month, or the year, I mean. Except now my treadmill broke down, so I have to get a new treadmill.
Oh no. Too many miles on there.
Like that, you know, like, or paying off debt. I'm sure we all have debt. So even, you know, don't look at it as paying off all your debt. Set a smaller goal that you are going to pay off one credit card or one student loan kind of thing. So just making sure that they're specific, they're measurable, and you don't overwhelm yourself. Action-oriented, make sure your goals are possible and attainable, and that they're realistic. So like I said, instead of shooting for SC20 every month, even though I've hit that maybe 3 months, you know, in the past, I still set my goals at SC5. And then just making sure that they have a deadline. And of course, I look at a month. So I look at 30 days because that's where the business is. It's every month. And then you start over. So like in April now, we'll all start fresh at 0 again. And then writing your goals down. Like I showed you, I kind of took it and did like a yearly goal, like a vision board. And then I did like a monthly, like what I hope to do each month. And I wrote it down. Some people do it in pictures. Some people will do it like they'll write their goals down by doing like a vision board on the computer. I like to write stuff down and actually be able to see it. And when you actually put them on paper, I think it makes it like more tangible and more real. So it's something I like to check things off when I get them done. So I don't know what you guys like to do, but even in my planner, if it's something that I did, I'll even write it down just so I can check it off.
Right.
I mean, that's how
I'm the same way.
that's how type A I am. I'm like, oh, okay, I better write that down and check it off because that makes me feel better and more productive.
Yeah.
I do it at work too, as like all day. So I live out of a planner like this. So I have one of these at my other job too, and I'll do the same thing. So like I'll add something in just and then just to stick with it. Look at your goals every day, and this will help increase commitment. And then celebrate the small successes. Like I'm sure you, Anita, and Brenda can speak to as far as like when you actually make a sale, like a challenge pack sale, like how, I don't know, it just does something to you. It's like pumps you up. It's like, yeah, I did it. You know, you just get excited about it.
You have that drive then, like, I've done it. I've got these 2 people. I think I could get them, you know, now let's try and get some more and on my team. And like I have like 4 stragglers right now, and I hate to call them stragglers, but you know, we're just talking and we're working together, and they're all like, I'm so interested, and I'm going, come on, you know, but
just to take the plunge, yeah. But some people they'll be like, okay, I'm in, like, and it's right like that day.
yeah.
And the next person, you might talk to them for a year before they're actually like, okay, I think I'm ready. But you know, everybody's different. So just don't give up on them. Another thing that like what I just love is when I get pictures of people's transformations or when people post them and see their success. I don't know, it just like lights a fire. Like I just love that. Or when people like message me like, I've lost 2 pounds or I've lost 5 pounds or I can fit into these jeans, or even those are just as exciting to me as like a sale of a challenge pack. So it's all, you know, that's celebrating small successes. And I will sometimes post those too, like give shout outs to people, or because, you know, everybody likes to be congratulated and celebrated once in a while.
Yeah.
And then it's ongoing. So goal setting is ongoing. Like I said, it's something you have to do every month. And sometimes you have to break it down to every day, you know, every day, what are you going to get done today? Or, you know, you can even look at it like in a 2-week period, what you want to accomplish in 2 weeks. So it just depends on what's easier for you. Do you like to look at things monthly, weekly, and then just, you know, set your goals and base them according to your personal goals. So your business activity tracker, who started using it? Brenda?
Not yet.
Anita?
Kind of.
And then Jenna, have you printed it off?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, so, but we did
Okay.
discuss that yesterday, right? The business activity tracker? Okay. So you guys, I haven't been very good about using it in the past couple months either, but I sometimes have to post things too, just so it keeps me accountable, but I completed mine for the week. And along with that, what I have also wanted to share with you is 2 other areas that I've been struggling in. So I tried to find a way to become better organized as far as my contact and my follow-up. So I have found what's called the contact list and the customer follow-up tracker. And I'm going to find those here for you. I'm going to close out of this. And I'm going to see if I can pull that up. Can you see the contact list?
Yep.
Yes? Okay, so what I've done is I just added like everybody that I talked to. I just put their name, mostly just their name for right now, because I do a lot via Messenger. But if you do a lot of communications through email, or if you just do it, via the telephone, I do a lot of mine in Messenger. So it just depends. And then you can make your comments like, what they're interested in, or what day you first, made the conversation with them. Like sometimes it will take 2 to 3 to 4 times of having conversations, and then just kind of keeping track of where they are and what they're interested in. And then you can add, like I printed probably 6 of these out. And sometimes you're going to get to the second conversation and they're going to say, no, I'm not really interested this month, maybe in May. So I just make myself a little note, and then I probably won't follow up with them until May, just because I don't want to be, I don't want to be bugging them either. But it just helps you stay organized as far as your conversations. So when you pick back up, you know exactly what you're talking about. I found myself having to go into Messenger and finding their message and then reading back. And that was just very time consuming for me to have to do that. So I'm always trying to find ways to like minimize my time and be more productive. And then there's also the follow-up, customer follow-up. And they urge you to, once somebody actually, okay, so you first have your contact list, and then they say, okay, I'm ready to get started. You send them the link to order. And then it's important to still be in contact with them as they're starting their program. So, letting them know your product has shipped. Now, do you know how to go and look at your customer orders? And you can track if they've been shipped or if they're posted or whatever. But you can say, I see that your order has been shipped on such and such a date. It should arrive to your house in 5 to 7 days. And then I always say, as soon as it arrives, please let me know so we can be in touch, about your first start date. So this follow-up tracker kind of helps you with that. Like it tells you, okay, yep, I've done that. I've followed up with them on their ship date. I've sent them recipes for their Shapeology, because I always try to send people their recipes, depending on what flavor that they chose. So this just kind of helps you go through that. And again, it's like a little checklist. And I've printed them out and I've stuck them in a binder. And I've found that it's really helped me this week. Actually, once I see it on paper, I'm like, I better contact a few more people, because I'm not meeting my goal for the week as far as how many people I've contacted. So it just makes it, if it's just stuck on my Messenger or on my phone, it's not like tangible to me. But when I see it on paper, it just makes me that much more motivated to move forward.
Those are good ideas.
So yeah, so the business activity tracker, the contact list, and the follow-up list are the 3 things that I've really focused on this week. Then I just wanted to discuss, let's see, I kind of wrote myself notes on the end here. Okay, I wanted to discuss coaches. I'm thinking I'm going to be starting a Coach Basics group the beginning of April. I'm looking at April 4th. I want to start at April 4th because I want to run it for about 30 days. It's about how long it takes to get through it. So Brenda, I think we kind of talked about that. Did you have a chance to discuss it with your
I did.
Annette, is it?
It's Annette.
Annette.
I did. And she is thinking about it right now. She sounds interested.
Okay.
We're trying to get a couple of things straightened out with her. She's had kind of her knees all jacked up. So.
Oh yeah, that's what you said. She had injured herself.
Yeah. So we're trying to find a new, keep her on as much as the 21-day fix as we can, like the upper body, things like that. Finding exercises that won't aggravate that knee. But I just don't want her to stop. I'm afraid she'll lose momentum. but yeah, actually working with her has been so fun because she has me post on her Facebook page every day, what are exercises, and then my circuit training. And then she gets back to me. So that's been kind of fun.
Yeah.
But not everybody's going to be into having that posted right on their page. But that's how she wanted it. So I'm having a fun experience with Annette, and I'm learning a lot through coaching her. So that's been really beneficial for me too. And
What's her last name?
It's a Wynn, WYNN hyphen Crump, KRUMP.
Okay, I'm just gonna make sure I have her on Facebook. Okay. And then Jenna, I'll add you in for the April 4th.
Okay.
And then Anita, she must have stepped away for a minute.
You said that.
I think last time I talked to her, both of her coaches were hoping to more so focus on their own transformations before they stepped into the coaching role at all. Okay, and then I know, Brenda, you've done the Coach Training Academy. I mean, you've gone through all of the getting started and the coach and all of that on your online office. And then I discussed that with Jenna last night too.
Really
I love the bunny ears.
I saw it earlier too. I was giggling.
I
I
love
got those
them.
from Grandma last night, so I've been walking around with them today.
And we covered the coach basics, and then Super Saturday. Brenda, you're registered, correct?
Yes, and I'm excited. I haven't had a Saturday with girls in so long. I don't even know what it would be like to just go with them.
And I even have my mother-in-law. She's watching my kids. I'm like, I'm ready. So Jenna, on April 2nd, we're gonna road trip down to the cities. It's okay. So once every quarter, so once every 3 months, it's a Super Saturday event. And it's usually like 2 to 3 hours, and it's coach training basically, where a group of coaches from your region get together, and they usually they'll usually do a live workout. Sometimes they don't. And then you just like learn about the upcoming like products or the different applications that are coming out. Like you just get updated on all the new stuff basically. And it's just a good way to, build rapport with the other coaches. And so the next event is April 2nd. It's a Super Saturday. But definitely I would say, once you get going, it would be fun for you to find your nearest Super Saturday event, and I can show you where to find that.
Okay.
Jenna's in Colorado.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, awesome. I wish I was in Colorado.
I'm from Breck, but yeah, we live here now.
So it'd be fun for you to find like your nearest, because I'm sure you have opportunity for Super Saturday events near you.
Okay.
So we have to go to the cities. So Brenda and I and Stacy, and she's another coach that's actually over in Vietnam right now. And Brenda, I don't know if I told you, but Dee Nelson's going to join us.
Oh, well, fun. I
Yeah.
love Dee.
And then one of the coaches from Fargo that I've been in touch with, Jordan Karubi, she's a dietitian at a nursing home in Fargo.
She's married to Matt.
She's going to join us too, and we're going to head down to Super Saturday in the cities. So, Sagi is going to be doing our workout.
Sounds fun.
So,
Is Jordan Ruby, is she married to Matt Ruby?
I don't know her husband.
I think she's married to Matt Ruby. I have known Matt Ruby since he was like 7.
Oh, really?
My daughter.
No, Jenna, and somehow you know Jordan too.
Yes. Kind of a weird story. My dad and she used to be my cousin when my dad was married to her aunt.
Oh,
But
okay.
they're now divorced. But so she used to be kind of like, family, but because of divorce, then not.
Okay.
One of those weird things, but.
That's awesome. Yeah. So, so that's the plan for Saturday. I figure it starts at 2. It goes from 2 to 5. We'll have to leave. I say we leave a little bit earlier in the morning, so we can get down there a little bit early, catch lunch. We'll catch dinner on our way back. It'll be a long day, but it should be fun. And I'm going to be in touch with a couple other coaches from the cities that I met at Summit. I wouldn't doubt if they'll be there as well. So, while you stepped out, Anita, I was just going to ask.
Sorry.
That's okay. You didn't have your two coaches that you had, or now you have three, correct?
2. 1 dropped out.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Does either of them want to join Coach Basics? Or are they both hoping to just work on themselves right now? I think that's what you
Yeah.
told me before.
That's where they're at right now. They don't want to jump into anything yet. They want to work on themselves first. So
Yep.
I get that.
Yep, totally understandable. I just want to make sure I'm getting people down that want to join for a Coach Basics. And then let us know about Super Saturday.
Yes.
You said you might be in the cities already, but
Yeah, we're going down because my son turns 12 on Wednesday, and he usually wants to go there, and we're busy over Easter this year. So we go the next weekend down to spend the day and Sunday in the cities. So
okay, let us know. But if you do decide, I think you need to be registered by April 1st. I mean,
Okay.
that's just the day before. So any questions that you guys have?
No, but I like to share something.
Yeah.
When I was when I gained weight, which is weird for me because most of my life I was way underweight, but then when I gained too much weight, I bought all these clothes, you guys. I bought all these clothes that I was gonna fit into and I was gonna wear. I must have $400 worth of clothes that I've never been able to fit, including this shirt that says Courageous for breast cancer. And so this last week, I've been in my closet trying on all these clothes. And most of them fit now, except for like 3 pairs of jeans that I cannot be able to get over my butt. I can actually get them over my butt and button them. I mean, I look like the muffin top girl, but I can button them.
At least
Hey,
they
that's
get on.
success. You can button them. You don't have to lay down on your bed and go
Right?
suck it in and quit breathing for a few moments. Yeah, we've all been there.
I do hang over them, and they're not something I could wear comfortably right now. But Stephen was laughing at me because all night I was like, oh my God, I bought this like 3 years ago, and it's this size, and look, I can wear it now. And he's like, I can't believe how many clothes you bought, Brenda. And I was like, because I was always losing weight, you guys. I was always going to lose all this weight, and I was going to wear all these clothes. And I bought realistic sizes. I made sure I stayed in a healthy size range.
See, that's a goal. That's a goal of yours.
So I was just like so having fun because I bought all these summer dresses last summer and my gut was too big, so I wouldn't wear them. And now I'm like, look, no gut. Look at me from the side. Oh my God, look at my booty. And he's like, Brenda, where did you get all these clothes, honey? And I'm like, I was kind of picking things up here and there. I said when I was.
I just put them in the closet before you came home. I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of that. I hurry up, and if I get something, I just shove it in the closet like it never happened.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Pull it out one night and go, oh, I bought this years ago. Jeez.
And Anita, one of your big successes is the other day when I'm like, you killed it the other day with your run.
Oh,
4 point something outside.
yeah.
That's awesome.
And now it's cold and crappy.
I know.
I still did it at work. I still went out for a morning run in the rain. I'm like, why do I do it when I have to go back and sit in an office all day? And then you're like, it's nasty because it's cold. So then your body heats up faster. Then you go sit down in a heated building and you feel like you're just dripping everywhere.
And you're freezing cold, yeah. And Jenna, you did your longest run a couple weeks ago.
I did.
I think it was like 4.5 or something like that.
Well, I made it 4 one time, so I made it 4.1.
There you go.
But
I
it was a big deal for me.
I love that. It's so fun. I love reading those.
Kudos to you guys for all that running because I don't run. I ride bike and I walk fast. And I work out.
Brenda named her bicycle.
Running too for me. It's not something I used to do.
Yep, you guys, actually, the name of my bike is kind of funny because I had a resident who I loved and adored, and she was so ornery and nobody liked her, and her and I just got along so well. And her name was Bernie, and so I called and I would say, Bernice. And then, so I named my bike Bernice.
Get out of there.
And I was like,
named your bike Bernice.
name my bike Bernice.
Oh,
Love it.
what?
That's awesome. Okay, you guys. Well, you guys have a good Saturday. And
You too.
when you're going through your business activity tracker, your contact list, or whatever, make sure to just throw me a message or give me a call anytime if you have questions.
Okay.
And then Anita, let us know about Super Saturday. And Jenna, I will show you where you can find your nearest Super Saturday, and I'll send it to you.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay? All right, you guys have a great weekend.
Have a
Yes,
good
you
day.
guys too.
Okay, bye-bye. Thanks for
Bye.
joining.
Bye.